Hey guys. So continuing in the professional quality that we have, you can see I'm in holiday cheer today. White shirt, red scarf. That's on purpose. Okay, today I want to talk about a couple of things. First, our successes. We have raised $3,699 in only 2 days. 2 or 3 days, I think. 3 days maybe. We have 24 people with active pages. Thank you for those of you whose pages are active. For those of you who aren't, let's get your pages active. 69 people have donated so far. 69 people have donated nearly $4,000. That's incredible. And we're going to keep doing it. So, before we start talking about the finances, I just want to share a couple of successes that we've had on a more personal level. I ran a training in Flatbush last night in Brooklyn for the first time. First time mothers training in this group. This is a new group. And after the training, one of the women came up to me and disclosed something that happened to her when she was younger, and she is open to getting therapy now. This probably would never have happened without this training. And I also want to give a big acknowledgement to the person who hosted this training. She brought a really big group of women together. It was really amazing, and they asked incredibly intelligent questions. It was really inspirational. And we heard about 2 other women from this training that want to host now. So it really is expanding very quickly, and it's making a huge impact on people. So thank you to everyone that's supporting us through that program, and know that your contributions are going directly to that program. Okay, when we hired the therapist to help us run those programs, that's what this money is going to. Okay, so we're going to tell you how to make your campaigns a little bit more successful. Number 1, something to remember. A couple of years ago, when I went to a lecture by a woman who was very aware of charitable giving and the statuses and all of the fundraising statistics. One thing she said that really impacted me was that when they did a survey of people as to why they were giving to a certain charity, the actual work of the charity often came far secondary to the person who was asking them to give. Meaning, people are going to be giving to you and your campaign to help you reach your goal more than they're going to be giving to support the cause. A lot of times they're going to believe in the cause and they're going to want to give to the cause, but really what's going to have them click that button is going to be you, the impact of you, okay? My friend just went to India to work for a nonprofit, and before he left he wanted to raise $5,000 to help this nonprofit. And I had heard about this nonprofit before and I believed in the work they did, but the reason that I gave the money that I did was because he asked me to, okay? And this wasn't a personal ask, this was online, exactly the way we're doing it here. It was an email, and I wanted to support him. He was my friend. And it was the same kind of thing where we're doing, where you have that measurement, that yardstick, where people can actually see what their donation is doing. They can see if they give $20 and 6 other people from your school or from your building or something give, they can see it go up. And people have told me they've been checking my page every day, and I'm at 900 now of my 1,000. So I'm really excited about that. Which brings me to my second point. I think part of the reason that I'm at 900 out of my 1,000 is because I broke down my goal. I addressed this in the last video, but I want to go over it because I think it's really important, and I think it's the difference between raising what's actually your goal and not quite getting there. If you break down your goal into what I said before, which was you get 10 people to commit to donating $20 each and commit to getting 4 other people to donate $20, that's $1,000. So the people that you want to get to do this are people like your roommate, your former roommate, someone who believes in you, your brother, your mother, or your father, especially them, because they're going to have friends in their network that know you, that have known you since you were small, that feel like you're doing something really great and they want to support you. Again, they want to support you. A close friend, a coworker that believes in you, someone that either has heard about this before or hasn't and just wants to support you. But before I started this campaign, I lined up my 10 people and I wrote to them specifically a very personal email and said, I wrote to all 10 of them at the same time, but I had personal messages to each of them, and I said, will you commit to being one of my 10 on my mini team, and will you commit to forwarding this on to 4 other people who are very likely to give $20 or more each? And they wrote back and they said yes. I had 8 of my 10 people write back, 2 of them didn't, so you're not going to get everyone that you ask. But the more people that you get like that, and specifically write down names, write to specific individuals, because that's really what's going to make the difference between raising your goal and just forwarding it out to sort of like 500 random people people and hoping that some of them write you back. If you actually look at what happens when you make a personal appeal to someone on the level of you as a person, not just the organization, it's a lot more likely to be responded to. So good luck. I'm going to be in touch, and go team.